Ladies and gentlemen, once upon a time, a little girl was lying on her bed, in the dark, with her flashlight switched on next to her, as she flipped to the next page of a crime novel. It was way past her bedtime, and the little girl knew that she would get scolded if she was caught. Deciding to finish the page she was on before going to sleep, the girl quietly read through the page until she read the following line. Dr. Mortimer looked strangely at us for an instant, and his voice sank almost to a whisper as he answered, Mr. Holmes. They were the footprints of a gigantic hound. And with just that one line, 10-year-old me decided that The Hound of the Baskervilles was her favorite book in the world. A good day to my highly esteemed judges. I'm not ALIAH binti Ahmad Arzi, and I'm a student at SMK Canossian Convent. Today, I'll be talking about The Hound of the Baskervilles, and hopefully be able to persuade you to read the book by the end of this video. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of the name Sherlock Holmes. However, if you haven't, then you're in for a treat. Sherlock Holmes is a fictional but brilliant detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle in 1887 for the novel A Study in Scarlet. The novel was such a hit that another 3 novels and 56 short stories were written later on as the novel sequel. Referring to himself as a consulting detective, Holmes is known for his proficiency with observation, deduction, and logical reasoning, which he puts to use when investigating cases for a wide variety of clients, including Scotland Yard. Most of the tales are narrated by Holmes' friend, Dr. John H. Watson, who usually accompanies Holmes during his investigation and often share quarters with him at the address of 221B Baker Street, London, where many of the stories begin. Now, The Hound of the Baskervilles is the third Sherlock Holmes novel written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and was originally serialized in the Strand magazine from August 1901 to April 1902. In this paperback version, the tale has about 256 pages and takes place on the melancholy moor of Devonshire. The story revolves around the curse that is supposed to be on the Baskerville family. The Curse of the Hound of the Baskervilles is about a hellhound that chases down members of the family if they should venture out upon the moors at night and bring about their early demise. Many believe it is fairy tale nonsense. But if so, what is the explanation for the misfortune of the Baskerville family members? And what is that piercing howl that can be heard across the dark misty moors at night? When the doctor of the late Charles Baskerville pays Sherlock Holmes a visit, both Holmes and Watson get pulled into something very old and dangerous, that even the level-headed Sherlock Holmes begins to question whether his most recent villain is even of this world. Okay, I know this sounds like a very creepy book, but the action is well written and the tale is told through the discoveries of secrets that are hidden away in the house's very corridors that can make anyone start to believe in ghosts. And that's not all. The book also taught me 2 important life lessons. 1. Deception and deceit can only go so far. A crime committed will always be found out, and the criminal will be always punished, however ingeniously the plan may have been devised. 2. Confidence is good, but overconfidence is just dangerous and can be used by others to exploit you. A good example of this is when Holmes exploits the villain of the story's overconfidence to create a trap that leads to the villain's eventual capture. So yes, while there may be better Holmes short stories like A Scandal in Bohemia, none of the Holmes stories can compete with The Hound of the Baskervilles' breadth and scope. It is the mystery book that all mystery writers aspire to match for greatness, and the mystery book that all mystery readers must read if they have to call themselves fans of the genre. If you only have the time to read one Sherlock Holmes novel, this should be the one. That's all from me. With that, I thank you.